When did your something's not right here gut feeling ever save you? I was 14 when my neighbor Mrs. Farrell asked if I wanted to make some quick money babysitting. She said there was this new family on Maple Street who just moved into that old greenhouse on the corner. The Parkers. They needed someone for 3 hours Friday night while they went to dinner. $50 for 3 hours? I was sold. Mrs. Farrell gave me their address and said they had 2 little kids, a toddler and a baby. Easy money, right? Friday came and I walked over to the house. The moment the woman opened the door, something felt weird. Not scary weird, just off. She was nice enough, smiled a lot, but kept looking over her shoulder like she was nervous about something. The husband was the same way. They introduced themselves as Lisa and Tom Parker, showed me around real quick, and practically ran out the door. They didn't even leave me their phone numbers, which was strange. The house itself was what really got to me, though. It was completely empty. Like, sure, there was furniture, but no pictures on the walls. No family photos. The kitchen had maybe 3 things in it. 2 water bottles in the fridge, and some old takeout container. That was it. Even the kids' room was bare. Just a crib, a mattress thrown on the floor for the older kid, and a bag of diapers. No toys scattered around, no stuffed animals, nothing that screamed, kids live here. But the kids seemed fine. The baby was sleeping, and the toddler, who they said was named Jake, was watching cartoons. He was maybe 3 years old. Blonde hair, big blue eyes, sweet kid. About an hour in, Jake started getting fussy. I tried giving him some crackers I found, but he kept crying. Then he said something that made my stomach drop. I don't want another new name. I want my real name back. I thought maybe he was just being dramatic like kids do, so I asked him what he meant. They keep calling me Jake, but that's not my name. They gave me a different name last week, too. I just want to be me. That's when I really started paying attention. I looked at his backpack sitting by the door. The name tag read Connor, but it was crossed out with black marker. Above it, someone had written Jake in different handwriting. I checked his jacket hanging on a chair. Same thing. Alex was scratched out, then Danny was scratched out, then Jake was written on top. The baby stuff was the same way. Multiple names scribbled out on everything. My hand started shaking. This was not normal. Kids don't just randomly get new names every week. I tried to stay calm and asked Jake where his mommy and daddy were from. I miss my real mommy. She has red hair like me, but these people said I can't see her anymore. Jake had blonde hair, not red. That's when my gut started screaming that something was seriously wrong here. I told Jake I needed to use the bathroom and locked myself inside with my phone. My hands were shaking so bad I could barely type, but I googled missing children near me. The first result made me want to throw up. 2 kids had been taken from a grocery store parking lot 3 weeks ago in the next town over. A 3-year-old boy named Connor with red hair and blue eyes, and his baby sister Emma. The photos looked exactly like the kids I was watching. I quickly texted my mom, pretending to ask about homework, but really said, something wrong at 1247 Maple Street, send help. She called me immediately, but I couldn't answer without the people hearing me if they came back. So I texted her, call police, missing kids here. 10 minutes later, I heard pounding on the front door. The Parker people hadn't come back yet. Police, open up! I unlocked the bathroom and ran to let them in. The baby was still sleeping, but Jake ran up to the officers and started crying. Are you here to take me home to my real mommy? The officers looked at each other and one of them immediately called for backup. They asked me tons of questions about the couple, what they looked like, what they were driving. Turns out Lisa and Tom Parker weren't real names. These people had been moving state to state for months, taking kids and pretending to be a normal family. They'd use babysitters as cover, so if anyone came looking, there'd be someone there who didn't know anything suspicious. They caught them 2 hours later at a gas station trying to cross state lines. Connor and Emma got returned to their real parents the next day. I'll never forget seeing Connor's mom's face when she hugged him. She had the same red hair he did. The fake parents went to prison for kidnapping and child trafficking. I never took another babysitting job after that.